When it comes to exploring the road less travelled, I'm always ready to take advice from a few that have been there, done that. And lucky for me, some of these modern-day Birkenwheels types are tracing their steps. 2 years ago, Peter Davis from Hema set out to compile a series of comprehensive maps highlighting Australia's desert tracks.
The whole project was done in two big pieces. One covered basically just south of the Kimberley, right down the Stewart Highway, and then around Nullarbor Road, and then right the way up here. That took about 8 months. It's about 80,000 kilometres of tracks and roads.
Wow. In Peter's 25 years of experience, this is his most ambitious project to date. And as you can imagine, the remote conditions required a specialised approach.
We carry enough food and water so that we can go not see anybody for 2 weeks and be able to feed 2 people and have enough water for them. We have satellite telephone, we have HF radio, which means that we can basically telephone anyone in the world at any time. We have fuel that can take us 2,000 kilometres in some of the roughest terrain in the world. We're like a ship in the desert. I mean, and basically, as if you're a ship on the ocean, you've got to be totally self-sufficient.
Sure.
We're exactly the same out there.
So once they're out on the road, what's involved in compiling the actual map? Well, Peter and his driver firstly make up a description for the location and then record its longitude and latitude on paper and on the laptop.
One of the things that we use is we use a GPS that's linked straight onto our laptop in the car. We have a mapping program that goes and records the whole thing as we drive along. So as we map the tracks, we're actually mapping them as we go. But as a background to that, we actually had the topographic maps that were done in the 70s. And so it really shone up when roads and tracks and all sorts of things were just not there, or where they'd misinterpreted something that was never really a road.
Well, Peter, this is what you've come up with. This is the map pack. Who's it aimed at, and is it easy to use?
We simply have, you know, like each of the maps are just in a wallet, so it's easy to use. We also have in it a booklet that tells the whole story of the expedition, because what happens is there's two types of people that are interested. The people that are actually going to take this and travel out there, and the people that are just interested in the history.
It must be pretty satisfying to know that people actually use it and get enjoyment out of it after all that hard work.
Yeah, it's still a blast every time you see somebody out in the bush and you realise how much use they're getting out of the stuff that came out of a group of ours heads and say, yeah, we need to do this. Yeah, so it's really great.